Welcome back, everyone. All right, raise your hand if you'd like to go to school in this school district. I'm all about it already. Central Florida's Marion County has taken a bold step when it comes to sending students home with hours of homework every single night.
Wow.
They're eliminating traditional homework for elementary students and replacing it with 20 minutes of reading per night. This sounds amazing. The decision is already getting mixed reviews, though, from parents. So joining us to weigh in, we welcome parenting expert Dr. Tracy Alloway. Welcome, who's a big Sinbad fan. Look at this shirt. She came so ready.
That's why she's a doctor.
Right?
I guess. Exactly. She knows stuff.
All right, so Dr. Alloway, why is this issue about homework so big with parents?
I think it's really important because, first of all, homework is taking away time. Our kids are already at school so many hours. And so the question that parents are asking is, what are they having to accomplish doing homework that they're not actually accomplishing within the classroom? I think that's an important question. I have 2 kids, and it's definitely something that I ask when you come home and you're spending hours. And I think it's important to keep in mind, too, that the recommendation is that you should only give, it's a 10-minute rule, that you should only give 10 minutes of homework per each grade. So that 4th graders...
10 minutes of homework? Where did they do that at?
Well, why is a 1st grader needing to do homework? What do they need to do at home that they can't do at school?
Amy's chomping at the bit.
But do you remember back in the day? What's true? They did. That's what we did. Y'all forget. Kindergartens had no homework. You only went half a day.
Yeah.
It was a morning session, afternoon session. Every invention you see around, even Facebook, came from our generation beyond. Steve Jobs, remember, all this great stuff came out of our generation because we played.
That's
we
right.
did homework
That's
and we
right.
outside and played.
Yeah.
They never go outside anymore.
That's
they
right.
Never.
It is such a crime, and yes, I'm so chomping at the bit. We've talked about this once before, but never with you, Dr. Alloway. And our kids share a school, which is really cool. And I did have a major problem with my 1st graders' amount of homework last year. I mean, we had over an hour, sometimes 2 hours a day. I had her doing homework before school started. She'd get home after school.
But she's so young.
Affected our ability to do extracurriculars because she had no time.
And I love what you said about creativity, too. I mean, there is so much science backing up exactly what you said. That, you know, having that free play encourages creativity. And we're actually, you know, disadvantaging our children, putting our children at a disadvantage by not allowing them that time for creative free play, like coming up with ideas, with jokes, like having that social structure, being able to negotiate with each other instead of sitting at a table thinking, I'm doing the same thing that I just spent hours doing in the classroom.
Because they're all trying to get, at an early age, the college of their choice. It's become every parent's dream, starting kindergarten, to make sure I get this kid into college. It starts so early, got to get into college of your choice. I said, man, they're burnt out. These kids are burnt.
By the time they get in there, they don't know how to survive on their own.
And not only that, it's counterproductive. So studies show that they actually do 50% worse on standardized tests if they need to be successful in college.
But are there any benefits to this homework? Because educators and parents are constantly butting heads about this, and educators are saying, you know, they do need to do this amount of work. Is there any benefit?
So there's some benefits for parental engagement. It allows the parents to know what your kids are doing at school that they may not otherwise if perhaps you don't have that opportunity. It also can kind of reinforce that, but those benefits are really restricted to 7th grade and higher. So there's no evidence to suggest that under or younger than 7th grade that those young kids are actually benefiting from those hours of homework.
Agreed. What can we do, you know, we're not in Marion County, what can a parent do, you know, to collaborate with the educators and find a resolution?
I think that's a great question, Amy. One that I've kind of, you know, had to look at both as a parental perspective as well as a psychologist perspective. I think one thing is just carve out that time. Be really protective over that creative, that free play time that you offer your child. Just say, you know what, you have 10 minutes and we're going to get as much done for this homework that we can. And then I want you to go outside. No rules. You just play whatever you want. Climb trees.
Can we do that for adults too, please? Can we have playtime?
You know, adults need the same. We are burnt out with information online. So much is available. Tell your kid when you go back to school, tell your teacher, man, the dog ate it. You did it. Dog ate it. My mom says no. No, you don't have to say it. I can go teach us. Look, we did an hour. We're done. This is all we got done in an hour. You know, kids that succeed because parents back them up.
We did get to a point where we were just, you know, send it back unfinished.
Oh, you did?
There were certain things. Well, and some of them were areas that she's now suffering. So say, I love that they traded homework for just reading time. Reading time was added on to homework. So unfortunately, because all these other things were required, reading time would be the last thing that we would do. And by then she's so wiped out, she's not cognitively learning anything. So that's an area that has suffered.
Okay, so speaking of suffering, can the child, if the parents turn in the homework, it's incomplete, it's not done, at the end of the school year, can the child suffer? Can they fail the child? Can they hold the child back because of that?
It depends on the grade. So certainly the school can. But I think from the other perspective, looking at giving the child the skills, if that homework does need to be completed, give them that sense of autonomy. So reframe it. Instead of saying, you have to do this, say, you get to learn when you do this. And give them that sense of, do you want to do this? Like, I want to complete this. You know, you have 10 minutes. Do you want to finish this? So it's putting them in that sense of self-control, that control seat, that autonomy, saying, well, you just get it done. And it's easy because we're not necessarily wanting them to have to sit down and do it, but make them say, I want to do this. I want to complete it, and I want that gratification of accomplishing this task.
Or hire completers. There are kids who are in high school who have dropped out that can finish 3rd and 4th grade work for these children. You hire these kids.
I didn't say that.
It's putting America back to work. You hire these kids.
You did not go there.
You get these kids who are not working right now and say, look, my son did about 15 minutes. Could you finish the rest of this? And you hand it in.
But you got to pay him, though. You got to pay him.
Pay him a little bit.
Nobody
I'm sure there's a bot for that now, right?
There's
all these bots.
No,
online.
Joking aside, parents actually do that. There's a huge movement.
They're doing their kids'
No, we do our
homework.
kids'
Not only
homework.
parents, but they do hire tutors to do that too. There was, I think, on the chat, actually, we talked about this issue.
Thank you very much.
So the tutors that are actually doing your kids' homework. Great. So great. All right, well, thank you so much, Dr. Alloway, for coming. Always really good information. And if you would like more information on today's topic and more, visit tracyalloway.com. And up next, Sinbad's not going anywhere, don't worry, an interesting production based on a popular song. We're learning more about American Idiot put on by Players by the Sea, rather. We'll be right back.